about 3 o'clock, 3:15 or so. A little beer to drink. Just a familiar kind of a beer, familiar kind of thing. Christ. So we're at halftime of the in Brazil football match, and I guess it's a qualifying match, and ahora México está ganando 2-0. So we'll see how the rest of that goes. Ecuador perdió 4-0 ayer contra Argentina. Sucks. Anyway, I haven't had one of these since I've been back in the States from Mexico, which was a good 10 years. So, not quite 10 years, but coming up on 10 years. So, anyway, arriba, abajo, centro, pa' dentro, flanked by the guard. Esta cerveza tiene 32 onces. En México se llama, bueno, para hispanohablantes, estas cervezas se llaman caguamas. Eso no dice caguama, pero las otras a veces sí dicen caguamas, caguamitas, caguamonas, ¿sabes? Cervezonas. Eggplant, greens, peppers, quinoa's gone to seed. Second row, sunflower, kale is getting away from itself. Broccoli, harvested a lot of broccoli. I've also tried to keep some that will bolt for me, and it did. I mean, bolting is what I'm eating, so it's bolted, and it's I'd like to get some seed from it, but it's being eaten by cabbage caterpillars, I think they're called. They're just absolutely decimated. I did a really piss poor job of taking care of them, taking care of these little bugs, these little bugaboos, and so they've multiplied with haste. So anyway, that's rock and roll. Tomatoes in the front, peppers on the front row too, and then behind, picking my sunburn from canoeing on Memorial Day. And then behind you see the wall of 5, 6, 7 foot tomatoes. I've got silvery bush. I've got Dr. Weish's yellow, and I've got, which, mind you, I have no clue when to pick those. I have no idea when to know that they're ready, because I didn't do a very good job of labeling my tomatoes. And then I've got some beefsteak, nice beefsteak tomatoes. They're all doing very well. I had, as you can see, I had to support them with some string to keep them from falling over. And then tal vez you can see behind the garden a massive plant of about 5.5, 6 feet, sort of above that determinate tomato. There's a sunflower back there that I planted. It's a mammoth Russian, and then I've got some red, what are they called, red giant, or red something or other. I've got massive chia. I've got lots of edamame. I've got lots of, I'll walk you through it. Let me. Had a nice conversation with my brother and Catherine yesterday, and Yvonne and Emma. And Catherine was asking what it is that, some sunburn, what it is that causes my brother and I to be such hoarders, especially in like of self-image kind of hoarders. And what is it that causes us to include ourselves as subjects in this hoarding? It was very interesting. I'm not going to go into it, but it's good to think about. I think, we could talk all day about that. Quick garden tour. These are some of my faves. This is called a fish pepper. It's striped with variegated leaves. Here's some more fishies. Peppers are doing pretty well. Not a lot of production, but we're working on it. Here's some evidence of those effing caterpillars. You see, there's one of those bitch, and there's their shit, or also known as poop. Finally cleared my arugula out. That was going to seed. My lettuce is all bolting, which is good. Check this out. See that? They're lettuce seeds. They're romaine lettuce seeds. One of these becomes this, which not only feeds me, but creates more of those. Here's some edamame. All down that way. Chia. Tomatoes. There's a nice big bunch of tomatoes. Let's see. This is my determinant, which means that he's going to be producing a lot real fast, and then he'll be done. Here's that sunflower I was talking about. Whose height I gravely exaggerated. Here's the red. Here's a little bit of passion. A little bit of passion in your life. I can do it. I can find that. I applied for a grant at AYW. That's for a community garden. It's through the Keep Austin Beautiful organization, or fund, or whatever it's called, foundation. And we can potentially, I'm thinking about potentially trying to apply next year. I'd like to create an organization. Sorry about that. I'd like to create an organization with some willow neighbors and apply for that grant. It's up to $2,500, and if I get it, I could possibly plant a garden back there in the back, and I would share that with share that with Scott, or share that with Tim if his folks are going to be around. Last thing I wanted to show you, beans. Beans. Got 3 different kinds of beans right now. 4 different kinds, I'm sorry. So let's take a look at these crazy ass beans. Yeah, they're like a foot long. There's these beautiful perps. And then some kind of green bean. And there's your green. And that's that. And that's this. So, I guess I'll see you in hell.